Hey there, welcome back to the channel. So if you are looking for a new blind this year, I recommend you check out the Tidewe 3-sided see-through panel, or the 270-degree see-through panel blind. This one is rated for up to 3 to 4 people. It's got a lot more height in it, a lot more width from hub to hub. So let's take it out, see how quick we can set this thing up, and check it out from the inside out. So, not being a stranger to hub blinds, I will say to you, it's best to try to practice this maybe in the daylight, at home before you get to the woods, just to make sure you understand how the hubs work. It's not complicated, but the first time might be a little challenging for you. Speaking from experience and past challenges. So nice and compact, not too heavy at all. It's got this nice strap to keep it closed up. I haven't seen that on my other blinds in the past. Generally, you're going to want to clean out the area that you're going to erect this on because you want it to be quiet on the inside. So I recommend bringing a rake when you do it. I didn't do that today just because I'd like to see what it looks like here. So we have our tie downs and stakes here. Throw those back over there. Essentially, you want to get this spread out flat to where you can see the top of it. And then you want to kind of take a step on one side of it, but not to restrict the poles. On the top here, you have a little pole, and we're just going to give that a tug. That's the roof. That simple. Then basically we're going to walk around the edges. I like to just put a foot on one little side here, and then I'm going to grab each one of these, give it a pull. This is that little hook, or this little tab I'm talking about here. Pull. Pull. So we're looking at this from the back of it. This is the back window. We'll talk about that when we get inside. On the back side, you have your door, which has a zipper pull. 2 of them. You can leave one down, one up, meet them in the middle, however you want to do that. You're also going to have these nice little quiet hooks. So when you get in the morning, maybe you don't want to mess with that zipper sound, you can just hook it from the inside. Nice and quiet. Coolest thing about this is from the inside, so let's take a look here. This is a little peep through the back window. We're not even inside yet, but you can see all the way through. In contrary to what you see from the inside, this is what your deer see from the outside. Virtually nothing. All right, stepping through the door here. We are inside. You can see my tripod on the outside there. Let's just take a look around here. 270-degree view. Very nice, very nice. Good to have this back window closed. The reason for that is so you're not backlit. And there are little quiet tabs here. So that's what that looks like on that end. Then you have another one over here. And then, as I mentioned, from the inside, of course you can zip it back closed. But if you want to try to be quieter, you have these hooks. And they are just stretch up. And they head over like that. So you can see that's going to close it up, but the zippers aren't that loud either. All right, so let's see what else we got on the inside here. I think one of the coolest things, as I mentioned, you can see my tripod out there perfectly. We'll show what the view from the other side looks like. It's pretty much no view for the deer. So very cool. Now, all the way around we have very quiet slider windows. So you see these little sliders. I can bring those down. I can slide them up depending on the height. This is important for me because of my son. We usually have him with a tripod in here, so we're generally going to slide all the way down and keep these other ones all the way up, just so he has room to get his tripod up and through there. Things are rocking a little bit right now because I don't have it cinched down. But there's what we got with the window open. You got a black panel on the back here. So that's going to be key to not backlighting your silhouette when you have the windows open. I am 5'11", and I have, so what is that, 71 inches, and I still have headroom in here all the way around. This thing is absolutely terrific. Now, it is rated for 3 to 4 people. I find that with my son and I and our gear and a couple chairs, that's plenty. Now, if you were in here gun hunting and you need less space, you could absolutely set 4 guys in here and do a night like doe hunt or something like that. As I mentioned, we have this rear window. Just kind of check your surroundings. And then let's open things back up here. Nice and quiet. And we'll step back out. All right, let's take a look in there one more time. This thing is nice. I really like the height of this. Makes it possible to stand up to draw your bow. My son hunts with a crossbow, so he's going to be sitting most likely with a tripod, with a gun. You could stand and take aim, or you could have like a tripod stand as well for your gun. To secure this down, you're going to take the stakes and the ropes and tie them down to the hubs and anchor them, but also you have corner straps here to hold that up. These things hold up really well in the weather. The key is strap them down so you make sure that in intense weather, wind and stuff like that, they don't blow around. But this is a real nice heavy duty 300 denier material, and I love it. I love it. Look at this. I really like that head height, and that width is fantastic. I think it's 75 inches hub to hub, so there's plenty of room inside. Okay, so I showed you how easy it was to put it up. It took me like maybe 2 minutes tops. I'm going to collapse the top. I'm going to push in this hub. This hub. When I put it up next time. All right. And then we basically have it here. I'm going to give one more shove in the middle and collapse it down. That's it. Pretty impressive. This is the Tidewe 3 to 4 person. I want to say it's 75 tall or 80 tall, 75 hub to hub in each direction. That's a great amount of space to get in there. Good luck this year. Check out the Tidewe blind.